Everything comes packaged in this. You've got 70 feet of 80-pound test line. You've got a 1-pound weight, 2 circle hooks, beads, swivels, 2 18-inch leader line. So everything that you need to go fishing except for bait. First thing you do is go up where you want your first hook to be coming up the line. So I usually go up 6 foot, tie a knot, run a bead, a swivel, and a bead. Then I tie another knot below that last bead. Then I come down 3 foot and do the same process. You take tie a knot, put a bead, a swivel, and a bead, and then tie another knot. Then on the bottom of the line, bottom of the 70-pound test or 80-pound test line, you want to tie your weight. Then go back up to your swivel and take your 2 18-inch leader lines, tie one end to the swivel, and put your hook on the other end of the 18-inch leader line, and do that. Then you're ready to go. Then you're ready to go and bait your hook. Drop your weight on the bottom of the floor. Take your first hook closest to the weight, and put your bait on. And your bait can be anywhere from shad, large brooder minnows, chicken livers, gizzards, hot dog weenies, anything that you want to bait with. Bait your closest hook to the weight first, drop it over the side. Then you take your second hook and bait it, then you drop it over the side. Then you hold the jug. The jug actually has 2 holes in it that you can hold it like a bowling ball. Hold it like a bowling ball, vertical or horizontal to the water, and let the line peel out until the weight hits the bottom. When the weight hits the bottom, doesn't make any difference what depth it is, whether it be 5 foot, 10 foot, 20 foot, whatever depth that you want to fish. When it hits the bottom, then you take the line, you come back across the jug in the little cut on top of the yellow side, wrap it underneath the rosette at least once, if not twice. Then you snap the line in the little cut in the rosette. That will hold all the excess line in the jug. Then you throw the jug out and yellow side up. As a fish hits the jug, he'll flip it on the red side, letting you know that you've had a hit on your bait or that you've got a fish on. Catfish are normally the same place on every single lake. They use rivers, they use creek channels, just like they would a highway. They run up and down these little highways, and then they scatter, and they usually follow the shad. They're just like bass. Bass usually look for water temperature and something to eat. So you need to find one where the food is that they're gonna feed on, but also the water temperature makes a difference. This time of year, January, February, March, we usually fish anywhere from 60 to 70 foot deep. As the water temperature starts to increase and the shad start to move back into the coves, then we'll come up to 50, 40, and 30 foot deep. I'm a real big believer that catfish will stay down 30 foot deep almost all year round. You can fish in the dead of the summer, which is good because the water temperature is cooler the deeper you get. A lot of people like to fish shallow, but you're only catching the fish that are up there feeding on shad when you're fishing shallow. If you get down deep where they live all the time, you'll catch a lot more fish. Anytime you're looking for a river or a creek channel, look for the definite drop-offs, the real defined drop-offs. Today we were fishing in an area that it was almost a vertical cliff, close to a point that had a gradual slope anywhere from 8 foot down to 30 foot. But if you moved out towards the river channel, it was a bluff that dropped to 70 foot deep. This gives the fish a great migration to run up and down the river. If they want to run up into 8 or 10 foot of water and feed, they can. If they want to run to 20 foot of water, they can, in a very short span. They don't have to go 100 yards to go to 20 foot deep. They can run out of that river channel 70 foot deep, up to 20 foot, and go right back down within a 20-yard span. You bring me good luck. Pull the net right out of my hand. Lost my net.